Scorpio, for the month of February, you've got something major coming in. This is a new door opening up for you that is going to create change. Now let's go in detail and see what this actually means for you guys. Welcome, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever this lies in your natal chart, because we have all zodiac signs in our chart. But those of you who feel very drawn to that energy of Scorpio transformation, that's what I'm seeing is coming through. The changes that you've been working on, there's something very positive that is getting ready to open up in the month of February. But what I'm being guided to tell you is you must be in alignment in order to see what's in the other side of that door. It's like you have to look beyond. And if any zodiac sign knows how to do that, that is you, Scorpio. Seeing like right through the door, going beyond what your original imagination is. And for a lot of you that you're allowing the universe to bring this in. So I feel for a lot of you, you've been doing a lot of spiritual work. Let's take a look at you. We're going to look at your foundation, that's your finances, your home, all of that energy as far as your foundation. And then we're going to look at family and friends, a little dab on romance, and I'll give you the guided message at the end. So you've been really going 100 miles an hour, but yet it feels like time is slow for some of you, and some of you it's absolutely reverse. It's like we're dealing with two sides of the spectrum. Time is sped up for some of you, and time is slowed down. Those of you who have been working and focusing on your personal transformation, your new identity, who you are as a soul, walking into that soul purpose, you are definitely going to feel this energy very, very heavy. Now we have this beautiful page of wands, and this is saying it's time for every one of you to take action in the direction that feels right. Open up that intuition and allow this to come in, because that's what you've been working on. You may have been going through some family situations, okay, and been kind of focused over the last few weeks, especially with all of the energy shifts going on. I had to take a break because I needed to go through my own ascension process, and we continue to grow, right? We go in stages and we continue to grow. And through that, we do see memories of the past, and they can be good or they can be bad. But I'm hearing for a lot of you, this is like a transformation in your belief systems as far as maybe that person that you love so much that is no longer in your life. Let us know if this is you, where you've been thinking about that person a lot, but you've been able to transmute the pain of not being with them into something very positive, where their happy memories are coming in now. And obviously that's going to be different for all of you. Now, some of you, I'm being told, you have been seeing things in dream state, in your day state, like walking around, all of a sudden you see this vision, and it's something that you remembered from childhood. Oh, I think I'm supposed to do this. But for the majority of you, no matter how you have received it, whether it's hearing it, feeling it, knowing it, seeing it, there is this undeniable urge to go in a different direction, to do something very, very different. Now, when it comes to your finances, I feel there's a big change coming in for some of your financial situations. It may have been very bleak for some of you. Let us know if this is you. It may have been very bleak for some of you, feeling very down in the dumps, like maybe my finances are out of order. You have the Eight of Wands right here. I mean, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is that heavy, heavy burden, and that's what I'm talking about. The cards follow what I'm talking about, and you'll see that, right? The Ten of Wands, that's the heaviness, the bleak energy that I'm referring to. But there's something very positive getting ready to change. Again, that door is opening up, and some of you are going to receive an opportunity that you have to know almost within hours or days, whether or not you want to accept this opportunity. It could be a promotion for some of you, but I feel it's a brand new door opening up. It may have been something that you were studying over the last 1-2 years. Yeah, it could be months, but I'm actually hearing 1-2 years for you guys, where this is something that has been very enlightening for you, where, oh, you've been through a lot. Oh my goodness. When it comes to your finances, you've been through a lot. Look at this guy, like brutal, right? The brutal energies of this weight on your shoulders. And when you get rid of that weight on your shoulders, life is going to feel so much better. Now, this is what I mean. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, and this Ace of Pentacles is absolutely this new opportunity coming in. Again, I am seeing this as a promotion, and I don't feel it's already known about. I feel this is, even though I'm recording this at the end of January, I feel this is going to come in the month of February itself. And it will be in the season of Aquarius. So that'll be in the first 2.5 weeks, this opportunity is going to come in for you. Let us know if you already are aware of it. They may be posted at your work, or you may have found it somewhere. It's challenging. It is definitely challenging, and there is no denying it. There is absolutely no denying it. Okay, and it's not just Scorpio, it's everybody. This is a big change. The world is changing, and it's affecting you deeply, because you are the zodiac sign that represents change in every aspect of the meaning of change. But with this Ace of Pentacles, this is beautiful. Now, what I am seeing is some of you are getting ready to buy a house. I feel you're going to sell the house that you have and then buy a house and invest that money back in. But there's some documents or some paperwork that you need to take care of. And it might be a very lengthy process, 2 to 3 months, maybe up to 6 months for some of you, because there's something going on with the home that needs some repair. Again, this 10 of Wands energy, okay? This is a really big deal. And so with this, we have the 3 of Wands. This is you, all the action that you put forward, everything, this is waiting. So when I say, like, 3 to 6 months, right? You might have been waiting 3 to 6 months, or you are absolutely going to be. But I feel there's a turnaround. There's good news coming in about this particular situation. Now, for another group of you, I feel you are actually planning on it's a big relocation. You may be moving to a different country, or from one side of your country to the other. And there's a lot of planning, a lot of preparation. And I see somebody going through boxes and boxes of stuff. And it's like, really? The memories, right? The 6 of Cups, right? This is happy, fond memories where you're going through and having to clear everything out. I just had a client yesterday who is kind of in a situation like that, where every room is filled with boxes because they had to move in so quickly. Now it's going through each box, but it's that low energy vibration that so many of us have been feeling that is making this a longer process, a dreaded, almost dreaded process. Let us know if that's you. You are going to get that done by the end of the month. If you can have it done by the 20th of February, it'll be so much better for you. Remember, the planets are aligning to help those of you in this area of your life, in all areas of your life, but only if you choose to. And for some of you, the planets aligning, moving into this new shift, this new energy vibration, that is the door of opportunity right there for you. So let's take a look at your family and friends, because I feel for a lot of you, you definitely are going through a lot of changes. I called in Archangel Michael. I also have my spirit guide with me. Her name is Allie. She's been with me my whole life. And that's the one who taught me how to do what I do to help all of you in your personal lives and even in these readings. I do feel that some of you are being visited. It hasn't happened yet. You're being visited by a spirit guide. It may be even somebody that you know from the past, and you're going to see it. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it. But the obvious part is an orb. You will see an orb, and it may be blue. Archangel Michael comes to me in a blue orb, but so do some of my other ones as well. Now let's take a look at family and friends, okay? You have the Six of Pentacles that came out, and I love the Six of Pentacles for you. Whatever you've been putting out, you're starting to get back in the month of February. Now, this coincides with life itself, you know, December and January, very low energy. People don't really, you know, they're hibernating. There's so many weather conditions, so many things that everybody's been through. You may have had to put a lot of money out. All right. I feel for some of you, you were helping a family member who had to do this, or they were loaning you money. But I do see a give and take, and it is going to be equal. So if you have loaned money out to somebody, they are going to make good of it as soon as they can. It may not be until the month of March, but I do see that there will be a fair exchange. Now we have this beautiful card of the Star. And the Star card, again, going back to the alignment, some of you are repairing things. You're healed you and you're healing your life, and you have somebody coming in. It may very well be a Virgo, Aquarius, a Libra, an Aries, Sagittarius. Now, it could be any zodiac signs, but those are the ones that I was just hearing that may be involved in this situation. And again, I need your comments to let me know that we're on track, right? You may have one piece of this reading. Some of you, a few of you, it could be the entire reading. This particular person is wanting to make things right, to put things straight. And I feel that the separation, it looks like 3-4, that could be 3 to 4 years for a lot of you, where you've really been away from each other for quite some time. And I see you live in different locations. I feel it's like one state over here and 1 or 2 states on the other side, whatever country you live in. It could be city, but to me, it's showing like a state. They really want to tell you how sorry they are. They really do want to set things straight, and they want to rebalance the relationship if you're interested. And I'm hearing, even if you aren't interested, they want to let you know that their words are going to be valid. That's what I'm hearing for you, Scorpio. So if you're dealing with somebody, or you were, where now you are separated, this energy is saying they may put you in this little 8 of Swords energy where you felt stuck and you had to find your own closure, going back to all the work that you've done, right? And it's a lot of work to go through this whole process. It's a lot of work to find the people in our lives that are sabotaging us. For some of you, you have somebody around you. Do not share your secrets. Do not tell them about the promotion or about the new person or where you're moving. It's like you must keep quiet, because if they find out, or if their friend finds out, like it almost looks like there's a third party, or if you know this third party and they know this third party, and if you tell that friend of yours, they'll tell this other person. This other person has a way of stealing your thunder. And I feel that they're going to create a sabotage energy for you. So be very mindful of whoever you are sharing your information with. And I may have that message for almost all zodiac signs, actually, because this is happening a lot right now. And we're going to see it happen a lot through the whole year of 2025. So keep everything under wraps until it's time to actually share. When you have it locked in, I have the contract, I've got everything lined up. Even you're moving, okay, you're moving trucks and all of that. If you were to be relocating, whatever it is, do not say anything until it's there, until it's done. Now, for those of you who would like to know more and grow, I just started a new community where we can chat amongst each other a little bit differently, a little more freely. It's Rising Through Ascension. The link is up here, or you can find it in my description box. 8 of Swords, somebody's really feeling stuck when it comes to family, and there may be some big decisions that you need to make that isn't just going to affect you, it's going to affect your family as well. But for a lot of you, it just this feeling of not being able to get through, this card. This person can actually fit through these swords. The swords down is a lack of communication. This is your throat chakra being shut down. For some of you, not speaking up, and you're withdrawn. Okay, you've withdrawn and you've put those swords around you, knowing you can open up and communicate at any time. But there is a reason for you going through this when it comes to family or friends. Again, I really feel it has to do with somebody who tells your secrets and you may not even know it. So just hearing that, just stop and reflect and make sure that you are aware of who you're telling or have told anything to, where things start falling apart. You know, it's like everything's going good and then all of a sudden things start falling apart. It's that person right there. And I don't feel it's a direct family member, but it's somebody that you know. Let us know if that is you. Now, we have you right here when it comes to family and friends. This is you standing up with this ending, and that ending is changing your life for the better. But through the ending, we have to, through the end of communication, through severing ties, and whether it's voluntary or involuntary, the distance, the separation is what really is promoted, Scorpio, to change. And again, your highlight for the entire month is change. Change for the better. And this is going to be very good. But you have to go through all of this agony. You have to go through this feeling of being stuck and unable to see and go further. But you are the master of change. You're the master in the zodiac sign of transformation. So do not feel like this isn't meant for you. It really is what I'm hearing. It's meant for you, is what I just heard. All right, you guys. Now, when it comes to romance, a lot of people time is moving so fast, but yet there's that feeling, that pull, desire to be in a relationship. I'm being guided to tell Scorpio, be careful who you pick. Be careful who you pick. If you are in a relationship right now, I feel you and your partner are going through some massive changes. And that may simply be, do I want to be with this person or not? Some of you are staying with the person because oh look, you got the Two of Pentacles. And that's what I'm talking about. Some of you are staying in this relationship because it doesn't suit you to be apart from them. With all of the changes going on around you, you may be feeling like it's better to be in the relationship. And I would probably agree for some of you, yes, and for some of you, no. Whether you stay or go, there are boundaries that need to be set. You need to set up some protection around you. I feel what I'm being shown and what I'm feeling is there is a dysfunctional relationship going on here where your partner is not... Well, your partner may not talk a whole lot. There may not be a lot of communication, but their energy just pulls you down. Every time they walk in the room, it's just like, ugh. You know? And I'm sure some of you, I hope it's only a few of you going through that, but that is what I'm seeing. There's going to be a change in that dynamic, but you have to learn to push that energy back. So if you see me in other videos, I explain how to do energy work, which is what I'm going to do on Rising Through Ascension. It's on a different channel. I'll be bringing my podcast over here to YouTube, but that starts on the 28th. But for now, this is about you learning to use energy and push them away. And I want you in your mind to just push them back, push them away. You can hold up a mirror so that when they send that icky energy, it bounces off the mirror and goes back to them. Remember, everything about the spiritual existence has to do with the mind. It has to do with your mind, on how fast we transform, on how fast we ascend, on how you can, if you choose to take care of this relationship in a way that actually creates balance in your life. But it's an out of balance relationship. Somebody's putting more in than the other person, so boundaries need to be set up if you're going to stay with them. Now, for those of you who are leaving your partner, Clear communication is there, it is needed, but also it's like listening to your intuition. I feel for some of you, there's going to be some paperwork that is going to be out of alignment for you. You're not going to like what's on the paperwork. This could be going through the courts, anything like that, but you're not going to like what is going on with the paperwork. You have a lot of different options in front of you when it comes to this situation. And these options are ones that you really need to pay attention to. But more importantly, follow your gut. I have made, in my life, I have made decisions where my gut, my intuition is going, no, don't do it. Like when I first got to Italy, I'm in Spain right now, but when I got to Italy, I slipped and I fell, but just before that I heard, no, don't do it. I was going to go up the stairs. I was wet. I slipped and I hit my head on the back of my head. I hit it on the concrete step, the third step, fourth step, and the tile floor. And let me tell you, it's just taken me a year to heal that. I got a sprained ankle. It's just like, oh my gosh, I had to cancel the rest of my trip and return until I healed. But the intuition is vital in this. And you can see in this cloud, and they're in the clouds. You see these options are in the clouds, which is indicating that this is something you're going to allow, you're going to ask for, you're going to manifest it. You are going to create it because the mind is the powerful aspect that manifests this situation. So look at the paperwork and look at the different opportunities around you before you sign. Okay, before you sign that. Now, those of you looking for love, I am hearing, make sure you pick the right person. Okay, picking the right person is vital, and I will have a longer reading. I'm changing the whole format. Look at my post. You will see that on the 28th, which is my birthday. You will see that posted underneath the post, and I'm going to list when my lives are, where they are, all the different things that I'm doing, all the courses, all the programs, everything for you guys. I will put it in my post, all right? It's not a video, it's a post. Oh, okay. You have something incredible on the way. You really, really do. I feel for a lot of you, this is going to be the time for you to get what you want. You've gone through all these changes and you are wise enough as a Scorpio, you're wise enough no matter where it is on your chart. You're going to pull that Scorpio energy in, and it's like an alluring energy that you guys have. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like you guys can draw anybody to come into you. It's like, come here. But you're going to make sure who you're calling into you is actually worth your time and energy. I don't feel any of you are going to pick somebody that is going to put you back in the old cycle that you've been trying to change. I don't see that. This is a positive change. This is one that you're really going to want to, with the 9 of Cups, it's like, I'm getting the love that I deserve. I am getting the person that I have asked for. I don't know who, I don't know when, I don't know where. I know this person is coming. And what I'm seeing for some of you is definitely going to come out of the blue. You are not expecting it. It's like I see you walking through this vision that I'm seeing is somebody walking through a city. It's got sidewalks and buildings. It kind of looks to me like New York, but it could be anywhere. This city is vibrant. And I feel it went through a period of time recently, like over the last few weeks even, where it was kind of low vibration or even not very many people walking around. Again, I feel that was just recently, like in the first month of the year, in the month of January, maybe even December. But now there's like this vibrancy. That's where you're going to meet them, walking down the street, in a store. It's out of the blue, and most of you, they're going to walk up to you. The vision I see, they're going to walk up to you. All right, you guys, let's take a look at your guided message, okay, as I call in a little bit more guidance for Scorpio. Scorpio, the door is opening up for you for a reason. This is what you asked for, and it is very important that you listen to your inner guidance. Remember, we are here, my team and I, all of us, all of your spiritual team is around you, but the true power of Scorpio comes from within Scorpio. Aligning directly to the divine and allowing this information to come through, you will be able to turn corners, make changes, grow like a little seed, a little seedling in the dirt, and it grows little by little by little by little until it's in full bloom. Some of you are really walking in your soul purpose. You are moving in a direction that, although there's some adversities there, you know within your heart of hearts that that's the right place to be. And yes, you're right, because you can hear it, you can feel it, you know it. So why are the adversities there? Because your light is shining so bright that others don't know what to do with you. If you feel nervous, if you feel scared, remember to align yourself and to continue to focus on you. Don't worry about what's going on around you. Pay attention so you don't get caught up in anything, but you continue to focus on you. If you fall, if you stumble, or if you just feel like you need an extra push, call upon me, call upon my team, and we will help you get realigned. So Scorpio, that is quite a heavy message. Let me know if that resonates with you. I want to hear your comments. Let's start communicating and make this community your safe spot. Much love.